Welcome to the Old Time Radio Westerns. I'm your host, Andrew Rhines, and let's get into this episode. This episode is going to be The Cisco Kid. Original air date is June 23rd, 1953, and the title is 3777. Wait until you find out why it's called that. Let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Old Time Radio Westerns. I'm your host, Andrew Rhines, and let's get into this episode. This episode is going to be The Cisco Kid. Original air date is June 16th, 1953, and the title is Saga of Morbid Jones. Hope you enjoy.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco, the sheriff, he is getting closer.
This way, Pancho, vámonos. The Cisco Kid. Now, the Cisco Kid and our exciting story, The Saga of Morbid Jones. In the early days of the West, it was common practice for a prospector to work a claim for a while, then board it up and go on to new diggings, planning to return and reopen the old one later on. Then, in the middle 1870s, a law went into effect that unless a claim was open and being worked by midnight of a certain date, the owner would forfeit his claim. Because of this law, indirectly, the Cisco Kid rode into one of his grimmest adventures. Our story opens in the old ghost town of Dalyville, high in the mountains. It is winter, and a blizzard is raging. Two men are huddled close to a stove in the living quarters of a big ramshackle building once used for storage.
Put some more wood in that stove, Birch.
Yep. Sure is a beaut of a storm, Dan. Must be close to zero, too.
It's all right with me. If Morbid Jones ain't up here in 2 more hours to reopen that old claim of his, I'm taking it over. And I don't think Morbid's coming up this mountain on a night like this.
Then why don't we light this here lamp, Dan?
Because I ain't taking any chances, that's why. There's a fortune in mineral-bearing quartz under Morbid's placer diggings, and maybe somebody else besides me knows about it.
Suppose somebody comes up that trail you're watching.
I'll blast him down with this rifle. The lamp was lit, I couldn't watch down the trail.
Morbid won't be up here tonight.
Maybe that wife of his will make him come up.
Didn't know he was married.
I got married about a year ago. Never seen her, but they say she stands 6'3" and weighs 250. Oh. And if she's heard about this new law going into effect tonight... Hey, somebody's coming up the trail.
Let's see.
Way down there through the snow, down by the bend.
Maybe that's Morbid and his wife, huh?
Maybe. Can't tell yet. No matter who they are, as soon as they get up closer, they're going to stop some of this lead.
Santo Cisco, Pancho never so cold in old Pancho's life.
Slap your arms around your body, Pancho, like this. It'll help to keep you warm.
Pancho too cold to keep warm, Cisco.
Well, we'll be up in the old town in another minute or so. We'll find shelter, amigo.
Find the stove too, Cisco.
See, should be able to find a stove. The miners seldom bother to take away their stoves when they left.
Pancho build a fire in the stove and then crawl into the stove.
It's not a bad idea, Chico. I feel like doing that myself. If I had known this storm was going to come up so suddenly, I would not have left the friends we were visiting. Anyway, we should be glad we remembered these old ghost town is the only shelter for miles around here.
See, Pancho glad, Cisco. Pancho happy.
There's the first building of the town up ahead of us, amigo. We'll be there very soon now. Madre mia. Down off your horse, Pancho. Get behind these trees.
See, Cisco, but Pancho's so stiff from the cold. Pancho, Hey, Pancho, get down. The bullet hit Pancho's sombrero, Cisco.
Coyotes, whoever they are.
They think they shoot at Cisco and Pancho, Cisco? Or they think they shoot at somebody else?
I do not know. But no matter what they think, they are shooting at us. Hold that fire, you hombres. That is enough of that. I do not like to be shot at, Pancho.
What do we do, Cisco?
I'm going to get up to that building by using these trees as a shelter, and then I'm going to go in.
No light in the building.
I can see in the dark as well as they can. Besides, the whiteness of the snow gives a little light. You can't stay here, Pancho.
Cisco go, Pancho go.
Very well, then come. When I get my hands on those hombres...
There's the door, Cisco. We break it down, no?
Hey, use your shoulder, Pancho. I will do the same.
Hey, look out, Dan. They're coming in.
Once more, Pancho.
Let him have it, Birch. Cut him down.
You'd better learn how to shoot, hombre. I do not know who you are, but I'm going to find out also who you are.
Pancho think that settled you, hombre.
Pancho, light a match and see if there's a candle or a lamp in this place.
See, Cisco. A little light in here from the old stove fire, and Pancho light a match. There's the lamp, and Pancho light it.
Now, hombres, why were you trying to kill us?
Well, we thought you were somebody else.
Yeah, somebody who's coming up to steal our claim. Easy with them fists, mister. I don't want no more of them.
Next time, be sure who it is before you start shooting.
Yeah, sure. That's our mistake, partner. What are you two doing up here?
It is our business, hombre.
Pancho and Cisco come up here to get out of the cold, hombre.
Pancho, we do not have to explain to these two.
Yeah, you ain't got any interest in any of these claims?
I know nothing of the claims, and I care less. But mi compañero and I are going to spend the night up here. If there's any more shooting, I'll be happy to start this fight all over again.
Hey, Pancho know who you here. Cisco watch to see you not shoot.
Remember what I said, hombres? Come on, let's go, Pancho.
Catch my death of cold, Mrs. Jones. That's what'll happen.
Oh, stop your yapping, Mr. Jones. Somebody had to get you up here to reopen that claim before midnight, and being your wife was up to me.
I'm a-catching cold now. Listen.
Oh, quit it. Why, you're tougher'n a buffalo skull.
Oh, no, I ain't. I'm delicate.
Delicate? Why, I mind the time I hit you over the head twice with a rolling pin for staying out and playing poker all night. And it didn't even make you blink.
Oh, coming up this here back trail is awful. Wind sweeps down it worse than on the man. Exposure, Mrs. Jones.
Well, here's the town. Now, where's that shack you used to live in?
Right here, Mrs. Jones.
There.
Oh, got a pain in my chest, too. This is the beginning of the end, Mrs. Jones.
Oh, honest, I never seen a man that took so much pleasure in being gloomy. Well, it ain't any wonder they call you morbid, Mr. Jones.
Now, you can chop the kindling and get the fire going, Mrs. Jones. I'm going to get right into my bunk and pile on them there blankets.
Oh, no, you ain't.
Huh?
Nothing's the matter with you excepting you're plumb lazy.
Oh.
Come on now, come on. Help me get this gear in the house. Now, you can tend to them things while I sweep out the place and make it fit to live in.
Yeah,
and get the horses into the stable and feed them, too.
Oh.
And there's no need to groan. That don't fool me. Hey.
Huh?
There's a light, Mr. Jones, over in that shack there.
Probably a gang of bandits hiding out in there. If so, they'll kill us, Mrs. Jones.
Oh, kill us nothing. Maybe it's that skunk Dan Ryan you told me about. The one that always wanted your claim so bad. Yes, sir, that's who it is. Couldn't be anybody else up there. Now, you take over the housework, Mr. Jones. I'm going into action.
Here you are, Pancho. This hot coffee will warm you up.
Gracias, Cisco. Pancho woman now. He's a good stove. He's a good fire.
See, we were lucky to find a shack that is fairly weathertight. Drink some of that coffee.
See. That was hot, Cisco. Hot like those bullets, no?
Well, not quite, amigo.
Pancho still like to know who they think they shoot at, Cisco.
See, we'll probably not know.
Uh-huh.
They leave us alone for the rest of the night, and I think they will. We will leave them alone.
Uh-huh.
Now I'll go out to the shed just to make sure Diablo and Loco have enough hay.
And Pancho go the next time, Cisco.
He's all right, Chico. Sit by the fire and get warm.
Hot coffee make Pancho sleepy. Pancho get warm. Wind sound like a ghost. Ghost! Ghost town. That mean ghost, no? Pancho think that wind is a ghost. Pancho pick up a big chunk of wood. If that old ghost come in here, Pancho hear a door open. That not Cisco this quick. Pancho not there to turn around. Maybe the ghost. Maybe one of the hombres. Pancho must fight, so turn around and throw the chunk of wood.
Try to kill me, would you? I'll show you, you fat scoundrel!
No, madre mia.
You throw a hundred me, will you, Ryan?
No, senor. They not hit Pancho like this.
Pack up and get out of this camp, pronto, Ryan, or I'll slug your brains out!
Pancho not Ryan, senor. Santo.
What is the trouble in here?
The senor kicked Pancho out of the stove in Cisco.
Another one of you, huh? Well, I can lick you, too.
Master, senora, we don't wish to fight with you.
Well, I sure wish to fight with you.
That is enough, senora.
Let go of my wrist. Let me go now.
Not let her go, Cisco. She wrecked the place.
Cisco, is that what he said?
Si, senora. Now, perhaps you will explain what you mean by such actions.
You're the Cisco Kid?
Si?
Well, who's he?
Mi compañero Pancho.
Well, what do you know? I took him for this Dan Ryan Mr. Jones has told me about.
Who Dan Ryan, senor?
Oh, he's an ornery galoot that wants Mr. Jones' claim. Mr. Jones is my husband, Cisco.
Jones?
Everybody calls him Morbid Jones.
Oh, si, Senor Morbid. Of course, Pancho and I know Senor Morbid.
Hey, we shared the meals when he used to prospect, no?
Is he up here in this camp?
Why, sure. We come up the back trail, Cisco. Just got in a few minutes ago. You see, there's a new law now, and if a man don't reopen his old claim by midnight, he's got to forfeit it.
Well, I did not know about that. You say this Ryan hombre wants your husband's claim, senora?
He sure does.
I'm beginning to understand the meaning of those shots. What does this Ryan look like, senora?
Well, I never saw him myself, Cisco.
Does he know you and Senor Morbid have arrived at this camp?
Far as I know, he don't.
But he will know it before long. Where is your shop, senora?
Oh, just down the old street a jog.
Take me there at once, please. I must talk to your husband as soon as possible.
Good thing you thought of that old back trail, Birch. There's a light in that shack ahead of us. That used to be Morbid shack. Chances are that's him in there now.
What about the light in that other shack over there?
That's them two hombres.
I'd sure like to get them. My jaw's still aches.
First we get Morbid.
What if his wife's with him?
And we do away with the both of them. The snow will cover up all our tracks, just in case them two hombres see this light and come over here to call.
If we get Morbid and his old woman, what are we going to do with them?
There's a trap door in the floor of our shack. Fella's tried to dig a cellar there, then changed his mind after he got it half dug. We'll drag him over and dump him down there, Birch.
Well, that sounds safe enough.
I'm going to look through the window. Hey, Morbid's in there alone. You stay here and keep an eye out just in case his wife's around. I'll go in and take care of him.
Guns?
No, not with the mother hombres in earshot. This piece of iron pipe. Howdy, Morbid.
Ryan, what you doing here?
I come here for just one reason, Morbid. Here it is.
Look out, you now. Hey!
That fixes him good and proper. Hey, Birch, come in here and give me a hand. Morbid's mighty heavy.
It seems that Cisco and Pancho will arrive too late to save Morbid Jones. In just a moment, we'll return to our story of the Cisco Kid. Now, back to the Cisco Kid and our exciting story, The Saga of Morbid Jones. Upon taking refuge from a sudden blizzard in the ghost town of Dalyville, high in the mountains, Cisco and Pancho found that others were there. First, two men who shot at them as they rode up the trail, and second, an old friend, Morbid Jones, and his battle-axe wife. As we return to our story, Cisco and Pancho, led by Mrs. Jones, are just arriving at Morbid's shack.
Mr. Jones will be awful glad to see you, Cisco.
We'll be glad to see him, senora. Also, it is urgent that we see him.
Why'd you call your husband Mr. Jones, Senora?
Well, I call him Mr. Jones, and he calls me Mrs. Jones, because we believe the dignity of marriage can best be upheld with formality, Pancho.
Pancho's cousin Enos called her husband Porfirio Skunk.
Well, that ain't for Mr. Jones and I. Here we are. Mr. Jones, here's a couple of old friends. Mr. Jones!
Stamp the snow off your feet, Pancho.
Si.
Come on in, boys.
Gracias.
Gracias.
I don't know where Mr. Jones could have gone.
Maybe he out with the horses, Senora.
Maybe. Would you mind going out to see Pancho?
Pancho not mine, Senora.
Well, I guess that's where he is, feeding the horses.
Oh, I'm afraid not, Senora. There are those big pools of melted snow on the floor. I do not believe Senor Morbid will bring in all that snow on his shoes.
No, he wouldn't. I got him broke better than that, Cisco. Look, there's blood on the floor.
See, I was just looking at it. Senora, you wait here. Pancho and I'll be back later.
Well, where are you going, Cisco?
I think I'm going to finish something I started a little while ago.
Open the door, Birch, and we'll get him inside.
Yep. By thunder, he's heavy lugging. All right, in with him.
Yep. Dump him down here, Birch, for now. Don't shut the door and bolt it. I'll get this trap door up. And the blasted thing stuck down. There it is. Now roll him down into the old cellar hole.
Ought to cover him up in case anybody comes prowling around here.
We'll make sure nobody does. And then throw 'em old buffalo hides over 'em if you want to.
Well, might as well.
Good enough. Not quite an hour to midnight. You know, Birch, I don't believe Morbid will get his claim reopened tonight.
Or any other night.
Pancho, do not lag so far behind.
Pancho not see where he goes. Cisco, the snow in Pancho's face.
Walk in my footsteps, and you will not have to look up, amigo. We must hurry.
Cisco think those hombres got Senor Morbid?
Oh, I'm certain of it, Pancho. The reason they shot at us when we came up the trail was because they thought one of us was Morbid Jones.
Well, now we make the rescue of Senor Morbid, huh?
We're going to try to, Pancho. He's still alive. Un momento. Wait.
What, Cisco, what?
There's the hombre shack ahead of us.
Huh?
This time we'll be on the watch for anyone who approaches. This time they will shoot to kill.
We not rush the door again, Cisco.
No, this time we will not. I have a plan, Pancho. Now listen carefully.
Getting pretty tired of plodding up through the snow, ain't you, Dolly? All right, I'll give you a rest. Whoa. Pretty hard job being a mine inspector's horse on a night like this, ain't it, old girl? Make you walk clear up a mountain just so as we can see if Morbid Jones or any of these other hombres are going to reopen their claims. But don't blame me for it, Dolly. Blame the government for passing that new law. And we're most there. I see a light in the shack just ahead of us. Come on, get up. We'll be there in just a couple of seconds more, Dolly. I wouldn't wonder but what that was Morbid's shack. Want to see him anyway. See if he's going to reopen. So we'll just stop. Whoa. I'll be right back, Dolly. Well, howdy, ma'am. Is this Morbid Jones' place?
It sure is, and you come in here.
What?
I know who you are. You're that blind skunk. And you kidnapped Mr. Jones.
Easy, ma'am,
And
easy.
you're back here to get me to sign over my right, and you claim you're thieving mongrel.
Hey, ow!
Now, where's Mr. Jones?
I don't know where. You got this wrong, ma'am. Great chunk of your house.
You tell me where he is, or I'll beat the tar on you.
Look out, that hurts,
It's
ma'am.
gonna hurt more, you bastard.
No, wait a minute.
Just give me one good whack at your jaw.
Ooh.
There. Knocked him plumb out. Now I'll tie him up with this here pack strap and then go tell Cisco I've got that Ryan bandit.
Now, Pancho, here's what I want you to do. Stay behind this pile of wood and shoot at the shack where those hombres are.
Pancho not shoot to kill, Cisco.
No. Just shoot to draw their fire and their attention away from me.
What Cisco do?
Well, I will go around back and get in through a window or a door.
No light in the shack still, Cisco.
Of course there's no light. I would not want to draw attention to the shack.
And Cisco sure the Senor Morbid in there, no?
No, Pancho, I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
But I'm sure those hombres know where Senor Morbid is, and that is what I'm going to find out.
Uh-huh.
I'll start shooting as soon as I get around back of the shack.
Pancho shoot at the shack, Cisco, but how Cisco know he get in there?
Oh, these old shacks always have a back door or window, Pancho. I will get in.
Uh-huh.
The important thing is for you to draw the fire of those hombres away from me. Now start shooting, Pancho.
You in there, bandito? Pancho shoot at you, so you'll not get out. Pancho shoot again. This time 2 shoots. Hey, hombre, you in there, all right. Pancho, keep you in there. So, you shoot at Pancho, huh? But you not hit Pancho. We play the game of shoot at each other.
Might be a trick, man. There's only one of them sidewinders out there. I can see the flashers of only one gun. Take a look out into the back room.
Yeah, Bert, good idea. You keep firing. Someone might have sneaked in the back window. I'll take a look.
Don't save you that trouble, hombre.
Look out, Dan. It's Cisco.
It's you again, is it? I'll finish you up quick this time, Cisco.
These sights out, hombre.
I'll take this fat one, Dan.
While I can reach you, hombre, you will take no one.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, that we will, hombre, and right now. Now, hombre, this is for you.
Bueno, Cisco. Pancho here now. Who can Pancho fight? Get your hands up, hombre.
There's no one left for you to fight, Pancho.
Huh?
Light the lamp and you can see for yourself.
Here.
Yeah, gracias, Pancho. Now I can see what we are doing. I was sure Senor Morbid would be in this cabin.
Pancho not see Senor Morbid here, Cisco. Pancho think he blow away with the wind like a ghost, maybe.
No, Pancho, I told you many times there's no such thing as a ghost.
Yeah, no ghost. But where that noise come from, huh? And there it go again, Cisco.
The noise comes from the floor, Pancho. Let me see now. Oh, there's a ring in the floor.
The iron ring, Cisco.
Trap door, Pancho. Here, I lift it up. Santo, it's heavy.
It's heavy, Cisco. But what Pancho tell you with the ghost, no?
Madre mia, Senor Morbid. This is your ghost, Pancho.
See, ghost alive, too.
Is that you, Cisco?
Si, Senor Morbid.
Oh, Cisco, I'm a goner.
You are far from that, senor. Come up here into the room. Take my hand. Come on.
Oh, it ain't no use, Cisco. I'm sure enough a goner.
You talk very loud for a goner, Cisco.
See, he does. Here, let me help you. Come on. There we are.
Oh, gosh, Cisco. I sure thought they had me. Where's them 2 pack rats anyways?
They both asleep in the corner, senor. And Cisco put them to sleep. Wham, bang, crash. They both asleep, all right.
Well, dog my cat, Cisco. I sure don't know how to thank you.
Oh, that is all right, senor. I'm glad that we found you before those zombies had a chance to get your claim.
Oh, but they sure did give me one good beating.
Pancho think they think you dead and throwed you down that cellar. And you think you dead too, senor?
Oh,
No?
I sure did, Pancho. Well, when I come to, I got to thinking now, which I says is worse, to be dead and quiet like or to be alive and have to keep a-listening to Mrs. Jones? I don't know but what I'd sooner be dead.
No, Senor Morbid, that is no way to look at things. I think you should have a very, very happy life with Senora Jones.
It's just that you don't know her, Cisco. Why, she sure has got a mind and a will of her own. Why, that there woman...
Well, that is just the point I want to make, senor. She has a mind of her own, but you also have a mind. There are times when you should assert yourself, senor.
What that mean, Cisco?
Assert yourself? Well, that means, well, in the case of Senor Morbid, he should be firm with her.
Oh?
He should have his own way some of the time. He should put his foot down.
Pancho understand. If Senora Jones Pancho, senor, Pancho put his foot down good. Right in her face.
Oh, talk's easy, Pancho. You just don't know that woman. Why, I would know more things.
Now, that is your trouble, senor. If you take the upper hand just once, I am sure your troubles will be over.
Well, I don't know about that.
Cisco, I got that Dan Ryan tied up at the shack. I knocked him out.
But is not that the Dan Ryan hombre lying there, senora? I thought I heard the one called the other one Dan.
Yeah, well, sure, that's Ryan, all right, the coyote.
Well, then who'd I knock out?
Probably the mine inspector. Why, he was due up here tonight. Oh,
Well, why didn't you tell me that? Why, Mr. Jones, you're safe. Oh, my darling Mr. Jones.
No, I ain't safe, nother. Now, you go fix me a gargle and get me some hot water so's I can take a bath. Quick, Mrs. Jones. Come on,
Senor
come on.
Morbid, you have only about half an hour before midnight. Now, what about your mining claim?
Oh, I'll get her open, all right. But I got to have that hot water first. Now, quick, Mrs. Jones, you get back to the shack and heat
Well,
up.
now, just a minute. What for, Mr. Jones?
Microbies.
Microbies?
Why, sure, them old buffalo skins they had me covered with is full of them. Now, you hustle, Mrs. Jones, or you'll have yourself a dead man on your hands.
Well, it looks like our advice worked, Pancho.
Cisco.
Si, Pancho.
Cisco, Senor Morbid get his claim opened in time.
Si, Pancho.
And the mine inspector not too mad being knocked out and tied off.
He finally got over being mad, amigo.
He take those two hombres to the jail.
He did.
And now Pancho and Cisco now down in a warm climate.
Si, Pancho, and it all turned out for the best. Even Senor Morbid finally got his hot water.
Pancho think he in plenty hot water, Cisco, without getting into any more.
Well, he certainly was in hot water for a while.
Uh-huh.
It's a lucky thing for Senor Morbid that he has a very hard head.
See, like Pancho said. But, Cisco, that hot water,
Well, what about the hot water, Chico?
it reminds Pancho of Pancho's Uncle Manuel.
Hot water reminds you of your Uncle Manuel?
See, Cisco.
Well, why is that, Pancho?
Because Pancho's Uncle Manuel make a new invention, Cisco.
New invention with hot water?
See, with hot water.
Well, now tell me, Pancho, what is this invention of your Uncle Manuel?
He make all his hens sit in the hot water, Cisco.
But why does he make all his hens do that, amigo?
So they all can lay hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, Pancho!
Oh, Cisco!
And so ends another exciting adventure with O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the West, the Cisco Kid. Be sure to listen again for another thrilling adventure of the Cisco Kid. Cisco Kid was played by Jack Mather, Pancho by Harry Lang.
This has been a presentation of OTRWesterns.com, and we hope you enjoyed. Please take some time to like and rate our shows in your favorite podcast application. Follow us on Facebook by going to OTRWesterns.com/Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by going to OTRWesterns.com/YouTube. And send us an email, podcast@OTRWesterns.com. You can call and leave us a voicemail, 707-986-8739. This episode is copyright under the Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike copyright. For more information, go to OTRWesterns.com/copyright. Have a great day, and thanks for listening. This has been a presentation of OTRWesterns.com, and we hope you enjoyed. Please take some time to like and rate our shows in your favorite podcast application. Follow us on Facebook by going to otrwesterns.com/Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by going to otrwesterns.com/YouTube. And send us an email, podcast@otrwesterns.com. You can call and leave us a voicemail, 707-986-8739. This episode is copyright under the Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike Copyright. For more information, go to otrwesterns.com/copyright. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.